Hello and welcome to another episode of Champion Jockey. We're now entering the second week of February. Last episode went really well. We did have some notable wins, just like none of the big ones really. Hopefully, as we come up on some notable parts of the year, such as like April, May, we'll get some big races in for once, the graded stakes races. But unfortunately, something else has come up again in the horse racing world. Unfortunately, Golden Gate Fields is going to be completely gone. It's already shut down, no more Bay Area racing, and there's also going to be no hope of a track coming back. The group called the Trust for Public Land bought out the land on the track, and now they want to completely tear it down and turn it into a park. If you want a park so bad, why not build it somewhere else? Like, why do you have to take away from our sport again to fulfill your needs? And even worse, one of the few ways to actually watch horse racing, FanDuel TV, is going to be completely gone from cable channels as heading into the future, they will be pulling out of cable and going streaming only. And I get that cable is going downhill, and how even like if you want to watch TV, there's all sorts of streaming platforms, and even TV streaming platforms like YouTube TV are now a thing. But if you want to like actually reach out to fans and try to grow the industry and sport, why are you cutting back on your outreach? Why are you turning everything streaming only? I have a feeling this is gonna turn out horrible, the way FanDuel is taking this, like trying to do just a streaming platform, which I'm assuming will be FanDuel TV Plus. I don't think it's gonna go down well at all. But again, we have to just try and look past that, and luckily we have some good entries coming up. We of course have Louisville, and as for horses, this is a mile race, so. Oh, but Prime Cost, is it really made for mile races? The shortest distance that he likes is 1,800 meters, which is a mile and an eighth, so I think I'll go Shinkansen. And then race 3, our only horses, Dahal, James Longman. And then, once again, might save a rider points here, because I'm not in favor of Smith. Go James Longman again. And once again have a choice here. It's a mile race again. I don't like the startability though that it's in the red. Maybe we'll go with we have Salesman, lower rated, but has a great startability. And then we have Real Honey, who has like basically no abilities at all. This is a freaking doozy to figure out, but I think if we use the... Wait, but the horse favors the middle of the field anyway. I feel like having a startability in the blue, but not having the front running style, it's actually going to cost you big time, so... Going with the other option there, and obviously got to go with Magic Square. On to day 2. Millennium Dancer will be our first horse. None of these horses were in favor with Young With, but I'm going to take the risk anyway with Sayazar, because it's a grade 2. Damn! So only 6 races on the cards, it looks like. But we do... Wait, what was the name of that Class A race again? The Oxalis Philly Stakes, so could get another Class A Stakes race under my belt, but first we have to go to training. Oh yeah, I also forgot before I head to training, we do have to train Flashpoint. It's going to be a new month of training for her, but luckily we got rare ability out of a red. Still working on fast and slow pace. That'll definitely be important when we get into actual racing, but now that we made some progress on Flashpoint, now we'll head on into training. More good results in training. Hall and Magic Square are in perfect form, especially need that in the Oxalis Philly Stakes with Magic Square. We got a good result with Millennium Dancer, but because the form for her was in the red, even a good result can't bring the form into the green. And even though Real Honey is also out of form, with DeHall being a better rated horse, I thought it was more important to ride with him. Starting off with race 1 of day 1, it is a mile on the turf with Shinkansen. 8th favorite in the field. And currently the favorite is number 11, Rainbow Parade. Jack Fletcher will be the jockey on V11. In line, waiting for a start. Off we go. Great start out of the gate. Just got a target 4 through 7, if it looks like. Position is good, but the field is really upping the pace already. And we're kind of trapped along the inside, so gonna have to watch for an opening. Don't want to run too far outside as well, even though there is space out there. I feel like that's actually going to cost me out of a turn. Slowly bringing up the pace. Gotta make sure the motivation is up there. Now we can unleash. Switch for other potential. We switch the lead leg. That'll bring us up all the way up to second. 6 spots better, just unfortunately coming up short against the favorite. But now we're riding DeHall. This is a good chance for us to win. 3rd favorite in the field. We have 13 horses in it this time. Number 1, Thunderbolt is the favorite, being ridden by Charlie Chowin. All set. Good start, but I probably jumped on it a little too much. Had to bring the pace down to 4 marks again. Trying to get back into preferred position. I think this will work. 6 furlongs left to run, splitting the field right now, and here comes number 7. Coming up fast along the outside. 5 furlongs left will increase to 5. Only 2.5 furlongs left. That was a perfect response from the horse, and that's going to give us a revolution as well. Just as I thought, this will be an easy win for us. Don't even need to switch the lead leg, it is a blowout. So first win of the episode, thanks to DeHall. On to race 4 of day 1, it is President Sweet who will ride as the number 2 horse. We're 8th favorite in the field right now. And the favorite is number 9, Flight Highness. Jack Fletcher will be the jockey. Not the start I wanted. It was good timing, but pretty much everyone reacted fast out of there. Whoa. Getting brake checked again. Not the introduction to dirt that I wanted in this episode. Having to speed things up real fast just to keep up. Switch down low. It was good timing on the whip, but will it be enough to catch the leader inside the final 8th? Unfortunately, it's not going to be a good result. It's only 7th. Race number 5 will be a mile on the turf. And we got another good horse this time, Real Honey, as the 3rd favorite. We will once again have a favorite in the 1 spot. It's Polite Lady. Oh, my chest. Polite Lady. 5-year-old mare being ridden by Charlie Chowin. Off we go. I don't know how form can be that bad when I'm Literally perfect timing on the gate. Still, though, not the position I wanted. I'm trying to go for 6th, at least. But now we have it. The 10 is dropping back massively, losing a ton of speed. Inside the final half mile. Pulling up next to the 6. We'll have to increase pace again. Try not to open up that lane. Everyone out here wants to block so damn bad. I'll do the same to them. Try to go to the outside. Maybe I went a bit too late there. Like, I know I was low on potential, but can we still have enough? Yes, we do. Having to move up that high up on the turn kind of spooked me, but we still pulled it off somehow. And now we're finally into the Oxalis Philly Stakes on board Magic Square, the number 2 horse. We are the favorite in the field, so a lot of expectations for us. Wonder who our main competition is going to be. Big field, 13 horses, and the co-favorite is actually right next to us. Why is Charlie Chowlin getting all the great horses today? Off we go. A bit too quick at the start. Gotta balance things out here. There we go. There's our co-favorite right there. Pretty much a race between me and Chestnut Park. Gotta hope this gray horse doesn't come down and block me, because I'm starting to not like the way he rides. Oh, but Chestnut is actually going to get blocked by the 7 down low. This is going to open it up. Great response. Battling with the 8 on the outside. Come on, almost there. There we go. Even though we ran out kind of quickly, we still held off the 8 and Chestnut Park on the 1 horse. On to day 2, race 3, 6.5 furlongs on Millennium Dance. Sorry about that. 5-year-old horse. We are 7th favorite in the field. Our favorite will be Graceful Freeze. Stefan Clement will be the jockey on the 4 horse. Not much of a rhythm I was able to settle into at the start. But now we're back in position. Game likes it as well. Did not want to cut off the 9, but he kind of moved up, so I hope no one blames me for that. Because we are on the outside, we're going to have our work cut out for us here. Great timing for a revolution. Into the final furlong. 100 meters left. And it's another easy win. Millennium Dancer carries us to another win. It is now week 3. We're still at Louisville. And of course, because we are running up to the, I guess in the game, the Louisville Derby for copyright reasons. We have to decide between Animatus and London Angel. We rode on both before, pretty much same result. I'm gonna go with London Angel. Fits the distance better, and starter ability is in the blue, which is exactly what we need. And still not going to spend the points. We'll go with Work with Energy. Really like the horse. As for this one, there's nothing special about Flowers of Sulphur. I don't know why. we go for it, but oh, you know what? Dirt race, but James Longman's entry carried away when she's not in favor with the dirt. Of course, this game was made in Japan. Just to explain, the circles means favored, X means not favored. But still, when I'm already, and not to mention Davies kind of doesn't like me, so I think we're just gonna have to bite the bullet on this one and try to take Carried Away to the front, try to beat the odds. And wow, both of these horses don't like 6.5 furlongs, but only because that the fashion is closer to it, we'll go with her. And we won with that horse before, so there's that. You know, this might be a bit of a risk, but because Solar House does not like 1.25 miles, the ideal distance for him is 23 to 3,600 meters. We'll go with Fiberotica. Hopefully Obedience or Spirit doesn't become a problem in this race. AW King is our only option for race 3. And then race 4, we have to decide between Casabianca and Tunsil. Casabianca, we'll go with her. 6 races again on the cards for us. Or, sorry, 7 races. Training once again goes well. Work with Energy gets a good form increase, and then Set Fashion and Casabianca get perfect form increases. AW King, though, is down, but only because we have better rated horses that we'll have better shots with. That's why we're once again training with them. Starting off with London Angel, number 5 horse, a 3-year-old filly, another long shot in the field, and then Excelment, or Excellement? What kind of name is that? Is a favorite. Is the favorite, being ridden by Joseph Anderson. Starting off day 2. A little too fast. There we go. Trying to stay right behind the front half. Do have a hole open though on the outside. We might have to go for it if we want to have any shot at this, but we are all in a long shot, so also trying to run my own race. Half a mile left to run. Getting forced wide a bit by the 3. And got another opening right there. Game doesn't like the timing on the whip for some reason. Splitting through the middle, trying to stay with the leader. Second though is still great for us, so at least with the competition we're with. And look at that, another stable ride. London Angel is now in our stable of sorts. But now we got Work with Energy, 7 favored as a 5-year-old horse. Favorite will be number 5, Heavenly Norman. 6-year-old mare being ridden by Brian Peters. Trying to gain momentum in the back. Gotta remember that this is a sprint race though. So that's why I'm increasing early. A lot of horses going wide for some reason. Waiting a bit closer to 300 meters this time. Spinning the leaders again. It's another podium finish just off of a winner again. Now this is a real long shot here. Carried away, 13 favored. Pretty much everything's going to be stacked up against us. And our favorite will be number 8, Feature Story. Mark Haslam is the jockey. Good start for us, trying to aim for the front middle. Four through 6 should be good enough, but we're stuck in 7th. We need one of these horses to fall back a little. Now we're in 6th. But with this fast pace, our stamina is dropping quick. So once again, gonna have to ride our race here and try to just survive and not get last. Trying to go, but this, what is it, 7 horse try to come down and cut us off. And now he's dropping way back. 10 is also having the same problem. And we did not get last. Now it's time for Step of Fashion, number 11 and 14 favored. We're once again last on the odds board. 672, look at it. Premium Hopper, though, will be the favorite, a 4-year-old filly, ridden by Chuck Gibson. We're racing, and it's another good start. Having to ride harder. One field is once again setting a fast pace that we're just not cut out for. Or at least the horse isn't. Having to be wide on the turn again. Wonder if I messed up there by not driving at the same time, and yeah, we're just not cut out for this race, but still, not last. That's all we could ask for. And here's Fibra Autica, 3-year-old colt, 12 favorite in the field. Try to find the one horse that, oh, Solar House, there it is. And ranked last on the odds board. So hopefully that means we dodged a bullet. And here's the favorite, Fancy Ellen, ridden by Ronald Redfield. Exactly where we need to be, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. Now that we're actually in position, we can think more about the pace. I think 5 marks sounds good right now. Doing 6 though at the 5 furlong mark. We are way back in the field, and it's going to be a struggle here to keep up. Oh, back off, back off. Yep, that horse once again going slow ahead. Here we go, trying to split the field. Switch the leg. We're coming up through the lead. Oh, the 5's barely getting it. By a head as well. That's just... damn. We now have A.W. King, 10th favored in the race. We're the 3rd longest shot on the board. And the favorite is all the way on the outside this time. Domino Helen being ridden by Michael Edward, a 6-year-old mare. Once again, field is going a bit slow. We're having to back off to stay in position. Try to get some motivation in there. Gonna need a big stretch run here. Yeah, the field is just way too fast for us. It was a good run throughout, but still. Only 7th this time around. And here is Casabianca. 6 furlongs. And we're a bit better odds-wise. 6 favored. Our favorite will be Savannah Courage, being ridden by Bruno Moretti. We will gain some potential on the back, but it's better if we stay 4th through 7th. Here's the 6th. Now on the outside of this front group here. It's great pace right now. And it's perfect timing on the whip as well. We'll have another easy win thanks to the resolution. Not a single horse coming close to us. King of Wolf Sunday. Oh, it's a jumps race. We're still... I'm still trying to get the big races and the flat races. Yeah, like, as much as I want to do jumps races, like, trying to, like, mix it up with the flat races, trying to decide between jumps and flat graded races, it's going to be a hassle, and that's why I choose to do flat for now, and then once we pretty much accomplish everything there, we will head on into jumps racing. Hopefully that actually happens one day. Miss Japan, can't go for it. Can't take Rain Nice, though. Abankai, only option for race 4, and then on to race 5 we'll have Golden Boy, but we'll have to get that red start ability out of there. And here's Walking Tour. And now we have to decide between none of these horses like 6 furlongs, even though they both like turf. We rode Core Time before, but I think because Fly the Flag has more in his arsenal in terms of the blue abilities, we'll go with Fly the Flag. And then Sir Dog. Alright, 6 races to finish off the episode. Let's head to the training center and work out. Now, with training Golden Boy on getting the start ability out of red, not only were we able to do that, but we still got a form increase thanks to how well the training went. So, joining alongside Rain Nice and Walking Tour and getting form increases, but with those 2 horses, they're actually in perfect form for the races. So, we should be able to get at least one more win out of one of these horses. Starting off with Rain Nice in race 2. A 3-year-old filly, and we're the favorite in the field. Decent start. We're actually going to stay in the front half because this is a sprint race, and since we are the favorite, we gotta stay at the front in order to take the win. If we drop back, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Now it's going good. Oh, pack split. For some reason, we're not reacting good to the whip. But we should have a big enough gap, right, to win this, please? We do. Pack split helps us win our first race of the 3rd week. Now into race 4 with Abankay. 1.25 miles on the dirt. 9th favored in the field out of 14 horses. And the favorite will be Hunter Novel, being ridden by Brian Peters. Good start, and for once we're actually going to be riding for the front. But a lot of other horses are contesting it, so we're going to have to up the pace already. Don't want to up it too much, though, or we're going to gas the horse out. Now on the outside of the 12. Six furlongs left to run. Everyone's still maintaining the same pace at 5 furlongs, but we're going to up it to 5 marks just in case these horses try anything. Half a mile left to run. Here we go. Final furlong right here. Come on, there we go. Almost lost it there at the wire to the 13, but we barely held him off. Got us another stable ride. Once again. Thanks to Ab and K. So a mile and a 16th this time. Same surface. 5-year-old Golden Boy. The favorite in the field will be number 1 Sprinter Salvage, being ridden by Rondi Stones. Trying to have a very easy start here. We're in the right spot for now, but as we enter this turn, this is actually exactly what I want. Be close to the horses ahead and get ready to pass. Oh, don't tell me we're gonna have to worry about that gap up there. One of the horses was blocking the way. We got a pack split. Switch the lead wagon now into the final 16th. Running second, trying to take the win. Oh, just by a nose, was it? To the 13, just barely ran out of juice. Okay, Fletcher giving us a challenge here. He's running the 4th favorite horse, Medium Moon. 3-year-old Colt. And the favorite will be Frostland. 3-year-old Colt being ridden by Iamon Hoyle. And now it's time to go 6 furlongs, see if we can beat Fletcher. Moving all the way down to the inside. Still being stuck though, pretty high up. Even though it shouldn't be that way. Look at how much room the 7 has down there, and we still force us out wide. Come on. Come on, this is a decent horse. We should at least do better. Come on. Ah, just 8th. Come on. Oh, Fletcher's for some reason not happy with the results still. Even though he kind of met his expectation too, just like me. Second race of day 2 brings us to Fly the Flag, longest shot on the board. The horse we did give up, though, that means we're already going to be on the bad end of this. So, who's the favorite now? Strong Believe, also a 3-year-old colt, being ridden by Elaine Rizzo. Once again, taking up the back. Trying to decide which way around before I should go. This is once again a very fast pace for a horse. Inside the final furlong. Inside 100 meters, trying to grab one more spot, but no, it's gonna stay 8th. A hair behind the 1. Race 4, we have Sir Dog as the 1 horse. Still the longest shot on the board, so once again, just only expectation I have for myself, don't get last. And the favorite for this mile and an 8th race will be Fantastic Hair, the number 4 horse, being ridden by Stephen Harris. Perfect positioning. And here comes number 6, and I think that's, yeah, number 7. Oh, what? If we're in the blue, that's not freaking good, right? So, the horse is not liking dust. And I think we're gonna lose out because of that big time. Half a mile left to run, see if we can still get anything out of this. We're still towards the front, which is surprising. We're just at... Again, we're just gonna have to go max. And because of that, we couldn't get our whip timing down. And... Oh, still 4th. I mean, I'll take it. We were, like, freaking last on the board, right? Freaking Nigel. As I said before, I am the winning apprentice last season for a reason. But that'll do it for this episode of Champion Jockey. Next episode, we will start off the March month of races. I appreciate y'all for sticking around, and if you want to see more Champion Jockey videos, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel. I'll see you all another time.